Hope everybody's doing great today. If you hear me cough, it's not corona. It's called pollen and smoking caterpillars out of apple trees. They smell horrible too, by the way, when you do that. And it was reminiscent of an Indiana Jones movie with all these caterpillar wads just falling out of the tree. It was bad. Surprised I didn't have nightmares. Anyhow, Valerie Reese, who's a very good friend of mine. Well, she and Steve are good friends of Chris and I. Fellow YouTuber, was tagged in a random question tag, and she tagged me in the, let's get you just situated here. She tagged me in the random questions tag. And so I'm going to do it. So let's get started. Okay, the first question was, if you could be any animal, what would it be and why? I would be a cat. I would be a cat owned by me. Because I would live the best life ever. I think, though, I would want to be a short-haired cat because the idea of yakking up a hairball is not my cup of tea. So, anyhow, a cat. Okay. If you could be any flavor of ice cream, what would you be and why? Well, my very favorite flavor is mint chocolate chip. It's just a combination of all goodness, isn't it? But I have to tell you a funny ice cream story. When I was in first grade, I didn't go to kindergarten because there wasn't kindergarten in Kentucky where we were living at the time. We were living in Frankfort, Kentucky. And my parents had a choice of sending me to the white school. This was 1963. Or sending me to the school that was closest to us because we lived right near the Capitol building. And they could send me to the black school, and they were strong supporters of Martin Luther King back then, really wanted to instill in us children, I was the only one at the time, equality. So they sent me to this all-black school that was closest to our home. Now, as an aside, I was 6 years old, and I still would walk from my school, cross a road. There was crossing guard there. Then I would walk across the grounds of the Capitol building. And then I would cross Capitol Boulevard and up the hill to our house. Now, it probably wasn't that far, but just, can you imagine today sending a 6-year-old, like, from school across the Capitol grounds? There's a big, huge flower clock there in Kentucky, by the way. If you ever get close to the Capitol, that's awesome. But anyhow, in the school, they, if the class was good, they once a month they gave you these little tiny cups of ice cream that had the wooden spoon to go with it. And you got to pick, did you want vanilla or did you want chocolate? And the little boy next to me, his name was Derek. I'll never forget it. Don't know his last name. His name was Derek. And he had gotten vanilla ice cream and I had gotten chocolate. And he takes he looks at my skin and he looks at his skin. He said, you know what? I'm chocolate ice cream and you're vanilla ice cream. And I'm like, yeah, we just thought it was the funniest thing that I was eating chocolate ice cream and he was eating vanilla ice cream when he was chocolate ice cream and I was vanilla ice cream. Oh, that we could have that innocence today. Anyhow, long way of saying, actually I would just be mint chocolate chip. Okay, who is your favorite cartoon character and why? Golly, I don't know. Who would you be if I could be a cartoon character? I think I would be either Wilma Flintstone or Betty Rubble because they were such good friends and they put up with their husbands. But they all had such a good time together, so I guess that is what I would pick. I would be Betty or Wilma. Okay, what is your favorite movie quote? My very favorite movie quote was from Annie Hall, and Diane Keaton was answering. Woody Allen had given Diane Keaton a compliment, and she goes, "Really? Do you think so?" Well, la-di-da. I just thought that was the best. Don't know why. And the other one, the one's kind of silly. It's from Independence Day. And you know, Will Smith is in that movie. And these planes are going in and they're trying to kill this big space thing. And they're going, fire at will, fire at will. And my husband and I are always like, don't fire at will. And then my third one would have to be from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And it says, a toast. Because I used to be a Rocky Horror film groupie. And we would throw toast. That's just... Okay. What TV family would you like to be a member of? Probably Little House on the Prairie. Just because I think that would be fun. I know it's a lot of hard work, but I think it'd be fun. What superpower would you have and put to good use? I think it would be a really cool superpower to go around and make all the water in the world clean. You know, there's just so many people who have diseases and infections and whatnot from tainted water in so many third world countries, and I just think it would be great to be able to give everybody clean water. And it would clean up a lot of our water too. If you found $100 bill on the ground in a parking lot, what would you do with it? I would keep it. Now, my friend Valerie said if it was a wallet, she would turn it in. Definitely. There's no way I would keep a wallet that had money in it because I know how hard it is to make money. I mean, to us, $100 would be a lot of money. So, I would keep it. And what would I do with it? I don't know. Put it in with all the other money and just hope for the best. I don't know. What do you spend too much time doing and not enough time doing? I spend way too much time watching YouTube, reading books, and crocheting, and I don't spend enough time cleaning my house. My house isn't dirty, but I could do more. I could do better. Okay, last question. What do you regret not doing, and why haven't you done it? I think I regret not having a backup plan to being a stay-at-home mom. I wish that when the last child moved out, that I had found something that would help contribute money to our family that was a good, worthwhile thing to do. Because it's the pits when you're a stay-at-home mom, even though that's all I ever wanted to be, and that's fine, but then you have no one to be a stay-at-home mom for, except the cats and the dog. So I think I regret that. My grandmother stayed at home until her youngest graduated from high school, or else he was in high school, and then she went back to work, and she loved her career. She had a fabulous career. She was able to do lots of the things that she wanted to do, especially travel. And I wish I had done that now. Plain and simple. So, yeah, there. That's my answer. Anyhow, I don't know who to tag. Just anybody. Anybody who wants to do this tag, please do this tag. Because I don't know who likes to do tags and who doesn't. So, you're it. Tag. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Be our friends. Don't burn caterpillars unless you're wearing a very highly protective mask. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.